story of a time when weddings were decided by magical spells or battles with giants. This is the story of a time when kings and queens ruled over Earth and when one could meet the families of the moon and the sun. Once upon a time, there lived a mighty king who had a beautiful son. The prince had for his best friend the son of the royal gardener, and the two boys studied, played, and ate together day in and day out. The king was not so pleased with this arrangement, but his beloved prince would have no one else but the gardener's son for a friend. Our story begins on one fateful day when both boys were racing in the gardens, and the gardener's son found something.
Huh, that was some race. I beat you. No, you didn't. I got here first. No, I did. Hey, what is this? Looks like a golden feather. A feather of gold. It's mine because I found it. No, it's mine because I got here first. Mine. Mine.
What is all this ruckus about?
The two boys told the king everything, but the king was not going to allow a gardener's son get the better of the prince, so he thought of an impossible condition.
Rennick, I shall give you a chance to prove that the feather belongs to you. If you saw the feather first before the prince, then you must have seen the hen it belongs to too. So, go and find the hen with a missing golden feather, and you can have this one. And do not return to the palace till you have done so.
But your highness...
Enough! Do you concede then that this feather belongs to the prince?
I don't want it, father. Let the feather be given to Rennick. Thank you, my friend, but this is no longer the question of owning the feather. I should gladly let you have it, but I am not lying. I did see it first. If His Highness wants proof for it, I shall get it for him. I shall find the hen it belongs to.
So, Rannick looked for the hen all over the palace gardens. The prince helped him. When they could not find it, Rannick decided to go out of the palace and find it.
Don't go, Rannick. It is the king's order. How can I defy it? Then I shall come with you. That too will be against the order of the king. So long, friend. I shall be back soon.
So Rannick left the palace. He wondered where he would find a golden feather in all the wide world. But
let my fortune take me where it will.
Rannick entered a deep forest. He was walking when he heard a voice.
Hey, where you off to, mate? Did I just hear someone speak? Over here. Hello, I am a talking fox. Talking fox, indeed. Where are you going?
So Rannick told him everything about the golden feather.
Why, I think I know where you might find the hen with the golden feathers.
Really? Where?
A bit farther from here, towards the east, there live the Sisters of the Sun. They have 6 hens with golden feathers. Surely the hen you are talking about must be one of the 6. I shall lead you to them.
So the fox led Rannick to deeper woods, then up a few mountains till they came to the peak of a really tall one. This peak glowed as though it was ensconced in some golden aura.
Here is where the Sisters of the Sun live. Let us go and request them to lend us one of their hens.
So the fox and Rannick went into the castle. The doors were open, and they went inside the hen yard. There they saw 6 golden hens clucking eagerly at golden grain. Rannick spotted one who had a missing feather.
That is the one.
So, let us find the sisters.
They went inside the magnificent golden castle. Suddenly they heard a voice. Who are you? And what brings you to my castle?
Hello, my lady. My name is Rannick, and this is my friend, the talking fox.
And you want my golden hen?
Yes. How did you know?
My little sister has been kidnapped by a band of giants. It is all part of a prophecy that whoever brings her back from the realm of the giants shall marry her when they grow up. For only a man with a golden heart can accomplish the task. And we would know he is the man with a golden heart if he possessed the golden feather and came all the way here looking for the hen it belonged to.
I am to marry your sister? The sister of the sun when I grow up?
Only if you can rescue her from the realm of giants.
And where do I find the realm of giants? I don't know if I will marry her, but I will help you by trying to rescue her.
I know. Come with me.
And do the giants only kidnap? Or can they kill as well?
Just make sure you do not come under their feet. Then you should be quite okay. I mean alive. I mean okay.
So, the fox took Rannick to the castle of the giants. They could hear great music and dancing from inside. They crawled into the garden easily, hiding behind the gigantic grass, and peeped in through the humongous window. The giants were dancing, and the little sister of the sun was seated on top of a table on a little throne, looking angry and miserable. She was no bigger than the thumb of a giant, and she had a star on her forehead that glowed like the sun. Rannick thought of a plan and whispered it to the fox.
Come on, little sister of the sun, dance with us.
Never!
Won't you dance with me, my lady? Can you put me on the table next to her? May I have a dance, my lady?
Now, the little sister of the sun was aware of the prophecy. She agreed to dance with Rannick, and when all the giants were engrossed in watching them dance, the fox suddenly leapt in from the window and extinguished all the candles in the hall, such that it was plunged in darkness. As the giants wondered what happened, the star on the little girl's head showed them the way. Rannick and the little sister of the sun ran out of the hall and escaped the realm of the giants. Back at their own castle, "You have fulfilled the prophecy. Thank you. 10 years from now, when both of you have grown up, my sister shall come to your home and bring you back here where you shall be married." Rannick came back to his own kingdom with the hens, with the missing golden feather, and related his entire adventure to the king.
My, you are going to marry the sister of the sun? I don't know whether we shall fall in love when we grow up. It is a prophecy. You are one with the golden heart.
While the two friends were conversing animatedly, the king was disgusted. He thought that only a prince was worthy to marry someone who sounded as magical and mystical as the very sister of the sun itself. So, he made up his mind to ruin the wedding if she came to their kingdom 10 years later. 10 years passed. Rannick and the prince grew up to be brave, wise, handsome young men. The day for the arrival of the sister of the sun drew near. Finally, one day, as the king, the prince, and Rannick were practicing shooting in the garden, the sky was filled with a bright golden light. They winced, but when the light became a little dimmer, they saw a golden chariot flying through the air, and it landed into the palace. Out stepped the most beautiful maiden there ever was, with a star on her head.
Rannick, the little sister of the sun.
The prince ran to her with an army of servants and guards to welcome her into the palace. The king frowned.
So, you are the maiden Rannick rescued from the giants.
Yes.
I am sorry, but I find that story hard to believe.
Father!
As the king of this country, it is my job to ascertain the truth. How could a lady as powerful as you need a hapless youth to rescue you? I need to know if the story is real.
But as per the story, she is here, Father. What more proof do you need?
It all happened 10 years ago. Your Highness, how may we prove its truth to you now?
I shall set you 3 nearly impossible tasks. If you do them, then I shall be convinced.
And what might they be?
Task 1 is that you should cut down the entire forest that surrounds my country in just one night. And then, after I am satisfied that it is indeed cut down, you must raise it again in the next night. You are the sister of the sun. Surely you shall be able to do it. Next, I want you to dry up all the lakes and ponds in my country, and then the following night, fill them up again. And third, burn up all the birds in the sky with the light of your star. And then, the next day, bring them to life again.
Father, that is cruel.
I am asking for everything to be put right again, aren't I?
I am not part of your kingdom. Hence, I am not bound to do your bidding, Your Highness.
But Rannick is a part of my kingdom, and you cannot take him with you till I allow it.
What kind of a king will want his forest cut down, his ponds dried, and his birds murdered?
I am asking for all of it to be put right, aren't I?
But what about the pain each of them will go through? The trees when they are cut, the ponds when they are dried, and the birds when their wings are singed. How can you deliberately cause pain to anyone even for a minute? I shall fulfill your wish, but my way. Let everything wooden in this palace be cut to pieces. And let the palace itself burn up. And let the lifeless birds in the palace become alive.
Stop! Stop!
I am only doing your bidding, Your Highness.
My palace will be ruined. Please stop. I believe you.
I don't care if you believe me. The sun is about nourishing nature, not destroying it, to prove a point to an arrogant, selfish king like you.
Stop! I beg for forgiveness on behalf of my father. Please, stop!
Can we leave now, or are you still bound with the laws of the land?
I am sorry. I permit you to leave.
I am so sorry, Rannick. And my lady, your anger was completely justified. I wish you a beautiful life together and give you a moment alone.
I know about this prophecy, but should we get married only because someone said so?
No. Come to my land, and then if we feel we want to get married to each other, only then shall we think of it. If the prophecy is true, we will fall in love.
Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking.
So, Rannick and the little sister of the sun left for her land on her golden chariot. We don't know whether they got married eventually, but surely they had both taught the king of this country a lesson he would not forget. He gave up his arrogant, selfish ways with the help of his noble son, and the people of his land lived happily ever after.